for Wes, yeah? Wonderful to see. How are you? I'm Paul Merryck, I'm from Essex. Really good, very little ripple of jealousy at the back there, I think. Or in Sousson d'Envie, as we say in the boulevards and bistros of Basildon. Sophisticated fuckers, we really are. I have been watching you guys from back, and I've been looking at you, I've been watching you, and I want to pay you a compliment. You are a very good looking audience. Give yourselves a round of applause, come on. I would go further than that, I would say you are a sexy no, I mean that. How do I mean that? I mean that in a creepy kind of way. Yeah, I'm 56 here, and every compliment these days comes across a little bit Prince Andrew. Do you know? Or if you're a bloke, a little bit Prince Edward. You know? Only a fucking matter of time. I'll tell you, no, I am struggling my age, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time in my life, I'm looking back here. I'm reminiscing, I think, about all the things I used to love to do as a younger man, all the parties and the raves and the drugs, yeah. But there's one thing I really miss about being young. One thing I really miss about being young, yeah. And that's hope. Fucking left me, yeah? Some kind of midlife crisis. I'm struggling with modern phenomenon. We share a cup with you. Thugs with beards. Yeah. Thugs at present company accepted, of course. Thugs with beards. I do this all across the country, you know. In the old days, when it used to kick off with your local boozer, it was skinheads, it was National Front, it was football casuals, you know, proper thugs. But these days, if there's a tear up in your town centre, it looks like Mumford and Sons are taking on the Kings of Leon. It's some kind of fucking balletic exercise, yeah? And you don't know where you stand with thugs these days. Some of them are not even racist. No? Some of them will take the knee and then kick you in the bollocks. Clue where you are, you don't know where you are. I tell you also, as you get older, your sexual taste change. Your sexual taste change. I found that I'm increasingly attracted to women in uniform. I love women in uniform. Big women in uniform. Not necessarily morbidly obese, but at the very least Rubenesque. Yeah. No. Greg's is my favourite. The sight of the arena in my local Greg's, yeah. Figure-hugging blue polyester. Bursting at the seams like a fat family in a Fiat 500. Steak leg in one hand and a yum-yum in the other, you know. Oh, really, she says, and you want muffin this morning, Paul? I certainly fucking do, you really right. Really do, it really gets me the old pastry, it really does. And I'm drinking too much. We'll drink tonight, Islington? Of course you are. I've worked it out, so I'm not proud of this, but I actually worked it out today. I have been on the piss every night since the start of the war. Falklands. One for the teenagers there. Yeah, they don't have a fucking clue what we're on about. But no, I'm struggling. So I'm struggling with a midlife crisis and my boozing, so I've not been feeling well, big heart. And so I went to the doctors the other day. And I'll tell you one thing about doctors these days, they all have one thing in common here. They're unnecessarily honest with you. My doctor, she took some tests and she walks back in the room and says, Paul, we've got some good news and we've got some bad news. I said, what's the good news, doctor? He said, the good news is you're not suffering from a midlife crisis.
Hey!
I said, what's the bad news? He said, the bad news is you're suffering from what we in the medical trade know as an end-of-life crisis. I said, why, doctor? What's wrong with me? And he said, Paul, you've got to face facts, son. You want nothing more these days than a functioning alcoholic. Well, I took umbrage. I said, listen, enough, because I am partial to spontaneous and casual sexism, as befits a man of my demographic. I said, listen, love, I'll have you know I run my own small business. Always drive a top-of-the-range, second-hand executive car, got a villa in Fuerteventura, and I'm clearly something of a player. I think you'll find I'm not a functioning alcoholic, but I'm in fact an overachieving alcoholic. I'm doing all right, thank you. Well, she said, Paul, take this seriously. Do one thing for me, son. When you go home tonight, go on the Drink Aware website. Can I ask you, Islington, who's been on the Drink Aware website? No. Well, don't fucking go there. I was horribly disappointed because I'd assumed it was a price comparison website. None of the fucking sort. Not a lot of good news stories on there. Not a lot of good news stories. But no, I tell you, yeah, like, somebody sympathise with Wes, because my third wife, Sharon, she left me.
Aww.
Christmas Eve. By text, yeah, by text.
Oh.
I stood in a pub Christmas Eve afternoon. And this text comes rolling through. She said, I'm leaving you, Paul. I said, who for, Sharon? She said, Lee. That's a jazzercise instructor from Harlow. And I said, why, Sharon, why? She said, Paul, we've got to face facts, son. You're nothing more these days than a self-deluded, self-obsessed, emotionally and spiritually retarded, morally bankrupt, adulterous, alcoholic, sexually deviant, fat, flatulent pig. And it rolled on. You've drained the very soul from my body these past 5 years. And I lie awake at night thinking what I hate about you most. Is it the noises you make when you eat? Is it that peculiar goatish smell? Or your oddly misshapen cock? Or the fact that beneath that happy-go-lucky blokish exterior beats the tiny scared heart of a man who's too thick to realise he's mentally ill? You should be depressed, but you're not because you're too fucking dim. And I hope you die. A slow, lonely and painful death. Drowning in the stagnant mire of your fetid imagination. So I passed it round the pub. And my mate Brummy Dave said, she was a lovely turn of phrase, you know. And if you're going to marry an English teacher, what the fucking hell do you expect, eh? You can laugh, I had a terrible time. I tell you what, I'm single as well. I'm looking for the one. Everybody else looking for the one? I prefer the two, if I'm honest. And I'll leave you on this. So for the first time in my life, I've done online dating here. And what I've found is that women my age don't understand what a man my age is looking for in a woman. On their profiles, you have things like bubbly, vivacious, great sense of humour, attractive even. What's all that about? No. What I'm looking for in a woman is lonely, low self-esteem, haunted even, recently divorced or bereaved, because that can work as well. Borderline alcoholic, sick, shallow, superficial middle-aged male for occasional meals in pretzel or zizzy. To be followed by hollow, meaningless yet surprisingly enthusiastic sexual intercourse. So where do I find my dream woman? Not online, no. I've started hanging around hospital car parks. Now hold on. Before you judge me, it's a rainy afternoon, you're coming out of the hospital, you've had some bad news. You may just have lost a loved one or been diagnosed with something terminal, yeah? Now what better way to spend the afternoon than with me? In your local Café Rouge. I'll push the boat out. More marinade, Chateaubriand, creme brulee, and a couple of bottles of Chateau Neuf du Pape. Anal sex in Holy Inn Express down the road. I'll tell you what, you won't get that from Macmillan. You really won't. It's like palliative care. It's like, hey,